My name is Michael Potts. I live on a Scepter 36-foot sailboat. This is where I'm today. I'm currently in Fort Lauderdale. Yes, I'm not in the Bahamas right now. Now, why is that? We're gonna get into that in this video, and I'm also gonna show you something that happened on the ICW on the way back from Bimini. But first of all, why am I back here in Fort Lauderdale? I was in Bimini and I deleted one of my GoPro cards by accident. Okay, and I downloaded a program called Recover, which was really strange, and it made my PC act really weird. It started freezing up, and maybe there was some corrupted files. I wasn't sure what was going on there. So I did some updates, and that seemed to fix it. But what started happening was the monitor started going black. I was editing, and the monitor would go black. It was bizarre. So I took out the graphics card, cleaned up the connections, put it back in, and it just never powered up again. So obviously the graphics card fried. So I was there in Bimini thinking, you know, what should I do? I mean, I was thinking, okay, I'll just film all the videos, I'll upload it later. But that would mean there would be like months where there was no videos. So the wind was going towards the US at the time. It was actually going north. I was like, this is kind of perfect. I'll just quickly pop back to Fort Lauderdale and order my graphics card, pick it up, install it, get everything ready. And my dinghy at the time wasn't holding air, but look at it, it's fine right now, it's holding air, and the engine's working great. But something happened on the ICW on the way back. And I'm glad it happened here in Florida and not in the middle of the Bahamas, okay? Man, I'm gonna show you in the next clip here exactly what happened. I'll just kind of let the clips roll and you can see what happened. But essentially I took on a bunch of water, there was a breach in the hull, and I almost sank the boat. So guys, this is this season's been a tough one for me, obviously. And you know, I had to rebuild my engine, do a head gasket change, I had to fix the sails, I had to replace the entire battery and wiring, all the solar wiring. My autopilot needed replacing. I mean, it's just one thing after the other. All my spare radios, they just stopped working. So the salt water and the ocean, it takes a toll on a sailboat when you're out here, especially an old one like this. Now, what do we do in the face of adversity on this channel? What do? We keep moving on. And you know, I've got a lot of mean comments there, and I'm sure all the trolls out there who probably have never sailed a day in their life, they're sitting on their couch, you know, telling me I'm a danger to the sailing community, or that my channel's a dumpster fire, all this crap. Go ahead, make your comments. Personally, I don't give a shit. It actually helps me, the algorithm. So comment all you want. But at least I'm out here trying. And it's been a rough season for me, but we're gonna move forward. What's the plan for now? We're gonna talk about that after I show you this clip of the incident on the ICW. Fuck. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like I'm taking on water here. So the bilge pump's on. It's emptying. This is bizarre. I mean, I ran aground pretty hard twice today. So I'm really scared right now. I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, so we are taking on water. I marked a level, and we're taking on water. So I'm assuming that there's a breach in the hull. Now, what's the best situation to do here? Because I gotta act fast, because this boat's gonna sink, right? So, all right. So I got the police are helping me. I talked to the Coast Guard, and I'm currently taking on water, as you can see. So the plan is to get to the Delray Beach City Marina and go to the gas dock, tie up there. I'm gonna take an Uber and grab some sort of pump to pump out the water, right? That's a good start. Maybe a gas powered one. And we'll get this water out of here, and then I'll figure it out. I mean, I gotta get, you know, the boat's taking on water, so if we leave this for 24 hours, it's gonna sink. So all right, so the police are giving my position. We're gonna try and get through this bridge, and once we're doing 4 knots. Once we get to this city of Delray, I'm gonna tie up at the gas dock. I'm gonna start bucketing the water out, and taking think we're gonna have to hire a salvage company at this point with a salvage pump. All right, so. Even a like a sump pump with a garden hose would be good. That's all I really need. Yeah, I can get one from like a Home Depot or something. I'm gonna figure it out. All right, so Towboat USA has. I'm a member, right? So they're gonna bring a salvage pump right now. We're gonna pump out the water at Delray Beach City Marina. And go from there. So let's see what happens. Anyway, I'm gonna try and get through this bridge. That's the first obstacle. So I ran aground this morning. I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's a damaged seacock, loose fitting. You know, we're just gonna have to look into it. Once we get the water pumped out, we can start looking into that and see what's going on. All right, let's get this boat emptied out of water. So the situation is Towboat USA is coming with some sort of pump for us. Yeah, so the cops are escorting me, which is great.
Keep it monitored and keep it down or get water out, and this pump will overdo it, then I won't write it as a salvage, and I could probably put it under your membership.
Oh, that would be great.
And I just have to see what happens.
Okay. Pump's active now. Let's see what happens here. All right, so we found the culprit.
It's a hole.
What is it?
Stopped it. Put your finger in there.
It's just a fucking hole.
Just
oh, I know what it is. I know what it is.
What? There's another one. There
was a copper plate on the bottom here. Okay, and it was screwed into the hull, and it came loose. And when I last hauled out,
another one back here. You can see.
Yeah. So if we plug that hole, we're fucking golden, right?
Plug that hole, you'll be good. I have a little bit. I have plugs on my boat, and it's just a big, small enough.
Okay. Well, that's good news. Fuck, man. All right, so we found what's going on. Look at that, eh? All right, so we found the problem, and this is it. So there's a copper, see that copper thing there? It must have came out, right? See that?
That's that wire. That's your ground.
Yeah. So
the grounding bolt.
So if I whack that in with a hammer, All right, so Towboat USA has left, and let's go through it again. So this morning I noticed water in there. I figured it was just the bilge pump. Sometimes this engine, it's got a dripless seal, so sometimes it fills up. So I figured it was a bilge pump. I checked it and they were all on. As you can see this thing. So at the end of the day, it was the lightning connector here. So it's plugged up right now, and it's now my mission to fix that. Now, Boat Tow USA charged me $300, so, which is like 500 Canadian. You know, at the end of the day, I had to act. Okay, I had to figure it out because it's just the way it is. So, all right, it's the next day. Well, this place is a disaster. I had to rip the whole floor out. I don't even want to show it. I don't know, man. I'm just above Boca Raton. I need to get to Fort Lauderdale and anchor in Sylvia, Lake Sylvia there, and we're gonna go through all this shit. I'm gonna figure out what's next because I just blew $500 Canadian, right? That was like my budget, so. I don't want to dig myself into a hole where I'm screwed. So, I don't know, I think we just, I don't even know. This bilge pump's not working right for some reason. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to plug that hole. That's probably gonna cost another $100 or more. Anyway, all I can do is move forward. Fuck me, man. That's what I'm gonna do in the next need to get to Fort Lauderdale, okay? That's, and reevaluate. I'm supposed to release a video today. I don't have a video together. I'm not supposed to be here. So I've painted myself into a digital corner, and you know, this boat's not ready to go anywhere. So I can't really do anything. So I need to put in the work and get this all together and back together. We need to seal that hole, replace the floor here, and then seal the outside of the hull so that it doesn't go into the fiberglass. Or I mean, I could cut a hole in that, but it's right on the edge of where the keel is. You don't want to do that, right? So I don't know, I'm not feeling it right now. I'm just feeling sort of like all is lost sort of feeling. And this will never make it to the internet because I'm beyond it, right? I mean, it's like, I don't know what to do. I figure I can cut that piece of wooden plug off and sand it down and glass over it. Replace the floor with a bit of glue and fix this bilge pump here. That's a start. Put everything back together. Get rid of some of the shit that's in this boat that I just tore up. You know, put it back, glue it back, screw it back. And I'll be back where I started. That will take a couple days. I don't know. So as you can see, it wasn't a good situation, and I inspected the hull, and it looked fine to me. So that lightning arrest plate must have separated, and the force of the water must have you know, busted it off, and it came loose, and then I took on water. So I'm glad it happened on the ICW and not somewhere in the middle of the Bahamas. Had I have been way off in the wilderness of the Bahamas and that happened, this boat would have sank. So I'm very thankful that it worked out that way. And this is the risks you take, you know, when you come out here on an old boat. If I had a brand new boat, I mean, I'd probably be in Georgetown right now, living it up, right? I wouldn't have spent a small fortune to repair all this. Most people would have thrown the towel in by now, guys. But here I am, I'm still working at it. You know, Bimini is 50 miles that way, 50 nautical miles. We could be back there in a day. So I'm currently waiting on weather. I'm not exactly sure what's gonna happen next. You're gonna have to stick around in the next video to find out. So to all my Patreon supporters, you guys paid for the graphics card, okay? And I thank you so much for all your donations and your help and your nice comments. Maybe I've become a bit sensitive to the comments. It's just been a very frustrating season for me. Things keep going wrong with this boat. And you know, at the end of the day, you just got to move forward and you just got to deal with what comes at you. This is the nature of sailing, especially on an old boat. I've learned so much, and this is certainly not the end of this journey. We still have thousands of nautical miles left. Still got to go further, which we will do. So you'll find out in the next video what happens. I appreciate everyone sticking to the end. This is more of an update video, just a quick video to show you what's going on and to prove that I can edit and upload something without any problems. Seems to be working fine, so I think we're back to where we should be. Everything's good on the boat, I'm safe, and that's what matters at the end of the day. So thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned to find out what happens next, because you know, I'm pretty determined to make the most of this season and make this season a success. So make a comment down below, any comment you want. It doesn't matter to me. And you can join my Patreon. That is, if you want to make a one-time donation or just help out a little bit, I would really appreciate it at this point, because I'm out here fighting every day to make this happen. So hope you appreciate the videos. Captain Michael signing out.
The morning light is wandering on my face. I can't believe I don't know the day, the time, the place. I drive around